What's good, y'all? We got Memphis rapper FBG Fat Slime turned gangsta after graduating and immediately got killed. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shout out to 1090 Jake. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Friday, August 22nd, 2025, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office responded to a call for shots fired in the Memphis neighborhood of Cordova. Arriving on scene, deputies would make a grim discovery.
These folks just let it off in the Dover, man. Only on Blackwood News. Damn. All the sheriffs are out here. Oh, they still pulling up too, man. We in Cordova with it, active scene. Oh, it was a homicide in Cordova, man. We on Berry Hill and Chimney Rock. Where the man still in his vehicle. It's a Chevy Track. The body's in there, man. It's a homicide. Yeah, it goes down everywhere, man. We out here in the county part.
At 5:40 p.m., a young man was pronounced dead, laid out in his vehicle with the windows shattered. His body sat in the driver's seat, but slumped over into the passenger seat, indicating he was shot through the driver's side window. The next day, the victim was identified as 18-year-old Antonio Sykes Jr., a 2025 graduate of Germantown High. In grief and disbelief, Mrs. Harris, the president of G-Town High's parent-teacher-student organization, took to Instagram with a post stating, "With a heavy heart, I just received the devastating news that one of my babies has been killed. He always made sure to stop by study hall to see Mrs. Harris and grab some snacks and update me on his upcoming album. That's why I nicknamed him Snacks. I'll never forget prom night. He spotted me before I saw him and proudly said, 'Mrs. Harris, you like my prom fit?' He was so happy. Then at graduation, he made sure to find me again. I was so proud of him because he was so proud of himself. This one hurts deeply. My prayers go out to his family. Rest in love, Antonio. Love, Mrs. Harris." In school, Antonio may have been perceived one way, but outside of school in the streets of Memphis, he went by the name FBG Fat Slime. On Instagram, he dropped a live performance titled "I Did It" while wearing his cap and gown, smoking, and holding an AR pistol. On TikTok, he'd even make a post showing his first day in high school and then his last. In his mind,
That's why they call him Fat Slime. Not trying to be funny. But yeah. He went from a kid to a grown man.
probably felt like this was some type of glow up. Like he elevated into a He probably felt like this was some type of glow up.
It is. That nigga glue up.
Like he elevated into a gangster. Spreading maybe $1,000,
What?
leaving the tag on his $100 jeans, a Glock in his waist, and ARP against the wall. This was who he wanted to be, and during his 4 years in high school, apparently it's who he became. But now looking at
How y'all know that's where it started. Shit. How y'all just saying he turned gangster out of nowhere? Like he was a square or something.
the pictures as if they were two different people. The one on the left looks like he stays out of trouble, while the one on the right is running.
How does that this gives he stays out of trouble? This gives he's in trouble? I could see how this gives what it gives, especially with the gun. But I see a freshman versus a senior, bro. He's just older now.
That's it. Fat Slime was dropping diss songs, flexing guns in every video, and even went as far as dissing the dead. But his actions weren't in line with the lifestyle he portrayed. He was acting like a killer, but on TikTok, he'd post in the same Chevy Captiva he'd later be killed in. You'd think he'd know not to post his own car if he was actually getting active. Even in social media comments, many were surprised by his death, unaware that he was actually into it enough to actually be killed. A little over a month ago,
Memphis,
Fat Slime sat down for his very first interview with Kiwi Visuals TV. He described how he became a rapper in less than a year, how his music took off through TikTok, and even gave insight on his plans for the future. A future he wouldn't live to see.
What's going on? This your boy Fat Slime, and I'm here with Kiwi Visuals, man.
First interview?
Yeah, first time. Started posting on TikTok shit, and then on Instagram. And yeah, I hit my first meal. And then I ain't even be rapping the whole year yet. I'm focused on this shit. I'm finna move to Nashville and shit. Finna start streaming and shit. Y'all stay tuned. I'm finna start YouTube. I'm finna start doing all this shit.
How old you?
18, I just turned 18 in January.
Because I saw you graduated high school and shit
Yeah.
like that. So, like, is you going to college down there, or you just going down there just to
I'm
get over
finna,
type shit?
which I don't know, a nigga had like to cook, I'm finna go to culinary school on God.
real?
Yeah. A lot of niggas don't know what to do with their life. I gotta do something like cool. We in Memphis, we ain't even really like got shit, fool.
Another local rapper named
what's
Baby
up, bro.
Bumstock would sit down for an interview with Kiwi the day after
Bro,
his
just
cousin
because a nigga going to culinary school don't mean a nigga ain't from the hood. Nigga don't mean a nigga ain't in the mix or he just staying out the way. That don't mean a nigga pussy, bro. Just cause a nigga ain't out here doing crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all saying? So word around is that he was playing gangster.
Fat Slime died. 2 days before.
I'm not gonna sit here and say he's just the biggest gangster. I'm not saying he gangster at all, but I'm not saying he's sitting there playing gangster though. You just a nigga from Memphis, bro.
that, Bumstock was shot in the face and luckily survived.
Hold on.
Another local rapper named Baby Bumstock would sit down for an interview with Kiwi the day after his cousin Fat Slime died. 2 days before that, Bumstock was shot in the face and luckily survived.
Damn.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
my little cousin, the Fat Slime, he just passed away on yesterday. This shit still got me like, man, what the fuck, but
Goddamn.
So let's get a little bit into Fat Slime, because when I first heard about it, I had saw it on your page. But at first I thought y'all was just trolling, so I'm thinking like he probably like just did some shit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think he actually had passed away.
Yeah.
So I saw everybody post. So where was you at like when you found out he passed away and stuff?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, my whole lit, like, bro, cause 2 days before he had passed away, I had got shot. So shit, I'm thinking like, man, this shit never just happened. Cause like, damn, like how the fuck, you know, like nobody, man, this shit just really weird as hell. My mind was just throwed off. I'm still like, I'm still shook up about the shit, but you know, it cool. It's just life shit, I guess.
Yeah.
If this video is to serve any purpose other than covering another senseless killing, it's to show the power in how you choose to portray yourself.
How y'all know it was senseless?
The energy you put out will always come back. And for those too young and dumb to understand,
But you just said it was senseless, nigga.
let me simplify things. If you think this is lame and you'd rather look like this, you're already lowering your chances of making it past 25. If you want to catch a case because you want to tote guns before you turn 21 when you can actually do it legally, you're already lowering your chances of making.
That is true, bro. That is true. I waited till I was 21 to really, like, you know what I'm saying? Really just keep that thing.
More than minimum wage, as you're gonna be a
Yeah, I got niggas that's, you know. I mean, but man, everybody's played the cards they dealt, bro. You know. Some niggas is able to play it smart, and some niggas is smart, they just get caught up.
making it past 25. If you want to catch a
Yeah, I
case,
just made it to 25, nigga. Shit. I got homies that ain't even make it. They ain't even get to graduate. Got locked up and still locked up. You know what I'm saying?
because you want to tote guns before you turn 21,
Because niggas wanted to tote guns, niggas wanted to hit licks. I was right there with them. You know what I'm saying? You could have been right there with them.
when you can actually do it legally, you're already lowering your chances of making more than minimum wage, as you're going to be a felon. You're setting yourself up for failure and to be nothing more than a fucking hashtag on your homie's Instagram page as they write long live whatever the fuck your name is. See, Fat Slime thought it was funny to post on TikTok when me and bro tried to change because it's 2025, but a sweet young walked past us with a peanut butter 19X with a Chris Beck mag. He's talking about robbing a soft kid for his gun, and now his comments say RIP. It's more than likely Bumstock still has staples in his face from getting shot, and hopefully he learns from Fat Slime's mistakes and gets far away from Memphis. I hope he understands the chance that he has and the chance that you all watching have at staying out of the streets and actually living life.
Hey man, once you get grown, bro, it's not until you got your own money then you can move. If you living with your mama and your mama got you in the hood, then and you a youngin', bro, because this is where the street shit starts, bro. Is when you're young, my nigga. You're 16, 15, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? Living with your parents. You outside with your homies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thugging. Y'all getting into it with other folks, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That's the environment, you know. And once you start getting your own money, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you to want better for yourself and to move about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know, everybody, whoever's left in the hood after you grown, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own decisions to make out here. It's just that simple. You know, you are who you hang with. You are what you eat. You are what you consume. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I wanted to cover this video for a few reasons. One of them being it goes back to the quote that I used to speak on back when I started YouTube, something that I learned in prison. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your feelings. Watch your feelings, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your lifestyle. Watch your lifestyle, it controls your destiny. As soon as you stop portraying to be something online, you know, you're showing off guns, you're talking about doing this, doing that, you're feeding yourself a certain mentality, a mentality that doesn't just stay with you when you're on Instagram. When you leave the house, you carry this mentality, right? Your way of thinking slowly starts to become your way of living. And then all of a sudden, even if you had nothing to do with this lifestyle now has something to do with you, because you're bringing forth the characteristics of living that life. You're introducing negative things into your daily routine, and through that, you end up with a result like this.
Does this nigga have a whip it, bro? Does this nigga have a whip it in the music video? Hold on. Oh no, I'm not tripping.
Do with you, because you're bringing forth the characteristics of living that life.
Do this nigga have a whip it? Is that what that is? Not him. Not him. Y'all now know what I'm talking about. The whip it, nigga. Is that the whip it? Yeah, that's the whip it. That nigga hitting the whip it.
Introducing.
Yeah, they some straight YNs. Nigga over here talking about he playing gangster. He's a straight YN. Everybody plays gangster. until you do some gangster shit, and you do gang. Everybody plays gangster until you go through some gangster shit, and you either fold or you remain gangster. You know what I'm saying? It's all play gangster until you do some gangster shit. Till it's time for some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
Negative things into your daily routine.
Everybody
And
plays
through
fucking
that,
gangster, nigga.
you end up with a result like
They
this.
talk about Young Thug and snitch now.
You graduated high school and decided to do a music video smoking weed with a gun. What type of energy do you think you're bringing?
What? Like niggas can't graduate high school. What about all these niggas that went to college, nigga?
Where
That nigga Blueface played in college in North Carolina or some shit and went back to Cali, got all these face tats. At a grown age.
were the parents, the adults, anybody that could have stepped in and been like, what the fuck are you doing? Because realistically, I didn't graduate high school. I dropped out of high school.
Is that
I was
right?
in prison when people were still in high school.
Is that right?
So it's like, for my generation,
That could be true. Like I said, I got homies, and some of us graduated, some of us didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. But some niggas make it to the league. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
if you were still in school, you were already looked at a certain type of way. Like, you can't be that official in the street.
That's not true, bro. When you in school, you got custos, nigga. Come on now. That's far from the truth. What the hell you talking about, nigga?
How the fuck? You made it to school. It's like the rappers that make it to college. How were you already in the street? If you graduated high school and then went to college, you were playing ball.
Yeah. I feel it. But if a nigga ain't playing ball, if a nigga time ain't occupied, that don't mean nothing though. Just cause a nigga graduated. You know what I'm saying? He could have damn near failed. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to graduate, nigga. You go to school, you talk to the bitches, nigga, you get a free meal. Sometimes two if they give you breakfast. Fuck you talking? I don't know what you talking about.
School, you weren't at the park fighting the other kids. You weren't doing.
Some niggas parents made sure they made it to school and back, nigga. You ass gotta be in school, otherwise you get your ass toe up, nigga. That don't mean you ain't from the hood, nigga. Ain't from the streets, nigga. Ain't from the trenches, nigga. Ain't from the struggle, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Ball. That means after school, you weren't at the park fighting the other kids. You weren't doing this and that. You were at practice, practicing for the game on the weekend. People want to portray certain shit. It's accepted to do so.
That do be true though.
And then people wonder what the fuck went wrong when an 18-year-old graduate gets killed. But rest in peace to Fat Slime, and I hope, even if it's only one of y'all watching this understands this message and it hits you a certain way, because you could end up in the next video I cover. There's no sparing anybody. I don't do shout outs. I don't do videos of, you just made $1 million, you just became successful, I don't do those type of videos. You only end up on my channel if you die, snitch, or some crazy shit happens that most likely you did. The goal isn't to end up on my channel. The goal is to avoid it. And by watching my shit, I hope you understand the message behind it. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me.
Hey man, these streets is wicked out here, man. You over the age of 21, man, ain't nothing wrong with you over the age of 18, man, ain't nothing wrong with getting you a job, bro. If you wanna be stable, you wanna move, you wanna get your own shit, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can get you a job, you can move out your city, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta make it rapping. You don't gotta make it to the league, nigga, to make it out your city, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's goofy shit, bro. Make your own way out, bro. Mow lawns and make your way out, nigga. You can do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't stand on business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna be too tough. That's the problem, nigga. Be cool and get money, man. Shit. Yo, let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TY, P the name.